Alright, I'm gonna see if I have time. I just noticed my Red Bull's not over down here, but luckily it's empty. To go over Harbor real quick before I go to work. Not real quick in the sense of I'm gonna rush it, but quick in the sense of I got to go to work. I also just realized the difference between how tan my legs are and how tan my arm is there. Alright. So Harbor starts off with that little kind of guitar intro, that bang, 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 you know, you get it. So when everything comes in, that's when the bass comes in. So that's going to be. So that first part of the intro is all on the third string. Oh, yeah. D standard, just like Custard's. It kind of usually comes off Custard, so naturally it's not like we're going to switch tunings between songs. Alright, so first two is that 5. Again, everything on the third, but I'm going to repeat it for the sake of redundancy. The sake of redundancy. 5 on the third. That's going to be open. 7 on the third. 9 on the third. 4th on the third. Then you go back to the 5. This is where we get crazy. Now we go to 7 on the second. Then 2 on the second. And then we jump up to, 9 on the third. 4 on the third. So all together that's going to sound like, if I can get my pick in my hand here. The intro, and then we go into the verse riff, or if you want to call it section 2. So that's going to be. So pretty straightforward. 5 on the third, 5 on the bottom, 2 on the bottom, and then on the second time we play it, we do that little triple hit, that. But you'll listen to it, you'll figure it out. So that's 5 on third, 5 on the bottom, 2 on the bottom. Can't really play and sing bass. Just playing, sing and play bass. And then we do the little solo. So the solo sounds harder than it really is. It's kind of built off like 2 motifs. So you're gonna make this kind of, it's kind of stay in the 4th position on the bass for the first one. It's gonna be 5 on the third. Let me play it through first, and then that way you kind of have a frame of reference of it. Again, not crazy. It's like a fucking 10-second solo, so it's not crazy. I keep saying that. I'm not a good words guy. So it's 5 on the third, 4th on the second, and then you're gonna hammer on the 4 to the 6 on the very top string or your first string. So, and then you pull that off, back to that 4, kind of climb back up that same shape. 5, or I'm sorry. So 4, 4 again, then the 5. And then you're going to reach up and grab the 7 on the bottom string. And then you're going to go 5 again. And then you skip the 4 on the 3rd string and go straight for that 4 on the top string. And straight to that hammer on. Slide her up to 7 from that 6. And then I kind of ghost it back to the 6. So. Add a couple extra strings opening up there, so I'm going to play that even slower. So nothing crazy. And then you jump up to 5 on the bottom string. So it's going to be same kind of cadence, very similar moves. So you're going to go 5 on the bottom, 4 on the third, then kind of hit it again, and then hammer it on to the 5th, back to the 4th, 5, 4, 2 on the bottom. So it's and then you hit the 2 on the third string, same kind of move. So hit it, slide it, hit it, slide it. And that's going from the 2 to the 4, the 4 to the 5. So altogether that's going to be and then you start over with that same motif with that 5 on the third, 4 on the second, hammer on the first, that whole move again, and then everything's the same up into this point. So you have that 7, 5, you're still skipping over the 4 on the third on this kind of second loop of it, and then you slide or hammer on 4 to 6, and you slide that bitch on up to 9. So, and then drop her back down to the 7. So, and then we do another move like that right after. So you're going 7, 9, slide to 11, pull off to 9. Nice little ditty there. Oh, not a ditty, a nice little doodle. See, I just fucked myself up. And then you're gonna go 12, 11, 9 on the third string, and then again that little move I like so much in this little solo. So 9 to 11, and you grab the 11 right above it, and then it's not like, it's still in time, but it's not right after. You just kind of got to get a feel for where that open note comes in. Just checking where I'm at on time. I think, well, I'm already through it, so we're gonna go for it. So all together, it's gonna be. That section probably is best that you just kind of, like you have the video. Probably going to be easiest to learn that from tabs, but if the video helps, more power to you. And then Gino does the harbor, I barely even know her. And then you open on the open of the third string. Open third string, 2nd fret bottom string, 7th fret third string, 5th fret third string, 5th fret bottom string. So open, 2, 7, 5 on the low D. Well, now there's only one D on the bass. And then the second iteration is same cadence. So it's the same chord progression you're playing for, just slightly different notes. So you're jumping up to the 7 on the second string. Down to the 4. Still on the second string. And then so is this 2. And then you jump up to that 5 on the 3rd, 5 on the bottom again. So I will play that all together. So. Back into the verse riff, which was section 2, I think, on the tab. But this time we just hit it a little more aggressive, so you can play a little more dynamic, dig into that pick a little bit more. And then sometimes I like to throw, me and Gino jump to this like weird A shape on the guitar at the very end of that same rhythm, if you want to just open up to that open low E. So that would be. And then we hit it twice, just like I just did for reference. And then we go into that little outro jam thing. Again, not crazy. It's going to be, you're kind of staying in 5th position for the first half of it. So it's going to be, that's 5 on your 3rd, and then you reach up and grab this 7 on the 3rd. And then you grab the 4 right behind it with a very similar rhythm. And I just said it was the 7th on the 3rd. It's the 7th on the 2nd. Let me restart that whole thing. So you're going 5 on the 3rd to 7 on the 2nd. Back to 5 on the 3rd, dropping down to 4 on the 3rd. So that whole rhythm is. And then you open it up to. Scratch your head while you do it. Open 3rd string, and then, and that was just 2 on the bottom string, open bottom string. So that first section is, and then you got same kind of start to it, so it's going to be that 5, 7, 5, 4, open, 2, and then there's a slight iteration where you slide down to this 12 instead of playing the open, and then you hit 9 and 5. So I'll play that whole thing together, that way you can see it. I feel like my shorts are getting progressively shorter through these videos. Let me do one thing real quick. I will play through it. And with the magic of editing, I'm back. Just kidding. I didn't edit shit. There's just a pause button on the iPhone now. Alright. D standard. I said that in the beginning of the video. I don't know why I just fucking scratched that out. But alright, now I actually have to edit this one a little bit, which is not that big of a deal, but I fucked that up like 14 times. And I don't want to set a bad example. So we're going to just edit this good take in here. I might do that one more time.